welcome to my channel. I'm in coaching center. Today I'm going to explain your 10th standard science chapter 7 control and coordination. Control and coordination. Today I'm going to explain. So let's come to the chapter control and coordination. So if we see something moving, moving if we see something or moving, then we say it is alive. It is alive. It has life, we say. If we see something moving, the plants are growing. The plants are growing. The childrens are running, playing, etc. all are doing. The cat will run when it see mouse. It runs. And the plants grow when it shines. Grow and the plants grow when they grow out into the shine. It grows into the sunshine. It grows the plant. And children are playing, we eat food, and etc. things are doing. In other words, we can say that living organisms living organisms must be you must in other words living organism must use systems to control and coordinate its part. It must use its part. As you all know, its body's part. So in multicellular organisms, the tissues are used to provide the control and coordination in whole body. To control and coordination in whole body. So let's come to the animal's nervous system or animal's nervous system. And when we touch the hot things, our hand respond for it fastly. Suddenly it will respond. When you take your hand will come out suddenly. Why like that, you may think. All the information in our body, in our whole body, all information in our body goes to nervous system or nervous cell. It is called as nerve cell also. Nerve cell it is called. And they are located in all the part of body. Located in all the parts of body. They are located. So gustatory will detect the taste. It will detect the taste of the thing. And the olfactory detect the smell, detect the smell, and this information about this information is sent to the end of dendrite end of dendritic tips, the information tips of the nervous system nerve sys- nerve cells. And because of a set of chemical reaction that creates a an electric impulse, means it will send it fastly, electric impulse, a force, very forcefully it sends it. And next is, and it goes with axon, a thing called axon. And then, so there are gaps between two nerve cells. There are gap between two nerve cells. They are called, they may ask this for 1 marks, they are called they are called the synapse. They are gaps that is between them, they are called as synapse. and and the the memory, or there they in between that gap, what happens means, the as I said, the electric impulse, it goes like electric impulse. What happens means, the thing that is in dendrites, it goes to there, the they it goes to the memory, it goes to another cell fastly, another cell it goes. When it comes to the after the dendrine, when it comes to the cell body, from there it goes to another dendrine, another cell's dendrine in our body. And like that only it will goes on forward. So 1 minute I will show you the nerve cells, we can say, or structure of neuron. This is the neuron, and here a structure of neuron or nerve cells that helps you to send the memory, or send feel or taste to brain. So what happens means, the cells helps to send the what happening, send that, means the cells helps the your nerve system to say to send the thing, what happening, the things to the brain, it helps. So here what happens means, there is one cell, see here, a photo you see. So it is a cell. What happens means, from body, that what is happening, or if you are touching a hot thing, then it will fill, and suddenly you will remove the hands. This is because what happens means, that when you're touching the time, the nerves will the message will go from nerves to the brain. What happen, the it means, that is hot thing, don't touch it, the message will go. How it goes means, the message will come to the here nerve sending, it will nerve sending, not dendrite, nerve sending, it will come. And from there it will go to the next. If here one axon, one cell is there, or one new neuron is there. For next neuron there will be another nerve ending. For there this dendrite will send that message, that is odd thing, that message will send to the next neuron, and that next neuron will send to next neuron. This happens in a seconds, it happens, so that we will respond suddenly. Goes in a seconds to the brain, so we respond it suddenly. And also this has, helps to do our work and send the messages to our brain. This helps. And next is the let's come to the reflex action. What happens in reflex action? What happens in reflex action? Let's come to that. Let's know about that. So reflex means when we take some sudden action, means when we take some sudden action when we do, like when you feel your hand is burning, you will suddenly take it out. That is also called as the reflex action or reflex. It is reflex means. So what means, if let us take one example. What happens means, touching when you are touching a animal, or when you are touching a flame. So when you are touching a flame, what happens with flame? When you are touching a flame, it is a dangerous situation, because if you touch that, your hand may burn. So it is a dangerous situation. What happens in that? So what happens means, when you are touching a flame, how would any animal respond for this? Any animal respond for this? Maybe your question may be. So what happens means the nerve impulse, as I said, the nerve impulse or the message that goes to brain, nerve impulses are sent. They are sent to the nerve impulse are sent around whole body, around the way. They are around the way. We have talked about earlier the about nerve impulse and nerve cells earlier. While thinking of complex neuron cannot help in this situation. Neuron cannot help because we have to take the hand suddenly, but it will take little bit time. Neuron for 10 seconds. If you one second or 2 seconds it will take, and may burn. So there are tissues that have dense there are tissues in our body that have dense network. Network means in whole body it are there network. So it sits forward of skull, means forward of brain. It means forward of brain means what happens means, it will not leave brain to do anything at that time. Because it don't know. So what means, it's brain, and it receives the signal, the message came from our body. And 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 the message should be sent to brain. Message should be sent to brain as tissue work. When brain gives them command, message should be sent to brain. So till that our hand may burn. Our hand may burn till if we wait for that. So what happens means, so we can do neither if the hand is connect connected to muscular or muscles, if hand is connected to muscles in spite of nerves, if it is connected to muscles in spite of nerves. So the process of seeing that process of detecting whether we are getting heat, detecting and acting on that will become fast. Acting on that will be fast. Acting on that will be becomes fast. And also, and such a thing is called as such an action is called reflex arc. They are called as reflex arc. Why means what means reflex arc means the muscles is connected at the time of burning. The muscles is connected with the hand. It helps the hand to take out from the burning suddenly or immediately or fastly also, or quickly also we can say. That is called as reflex arc that protects our hand. This is the best idea we can do. And reflex arc 1 minute. A reflex arc is also in brain, is also in animals, sorry, not brain, in animals. It is also in the animals. The reflex arc is also in animals. So by that we can quickly respond for burning, itching, or any burning thing, or when your hand gets burnt. So if you can save your hand by getting burnt. So reflex arc is the easy thing you can do. So this is the photo of reflex arc. Here you can see. So your hand is getting burned. So the without going message to the brain, the hand will suddenly come out from there. So next topic after the reflex arc. So now you know about reflex arc, the neurons. So don't forget this neuron diagram. They may ask to draw the neuron diagram for 1 mark or 2 marks. Mainly they may ask for 2 marks, not 1 marks. So next is the human brain. 1 minute. The human brain. I will say 1 minute. So the nerves. So the nerve cells send message as to brain, as I said, brain, and the brain receives the message. Brain receives the message and sends back the message that what action should be taken. It will say action should be taken. That message the brain sends to the body, our body. And let's know about let's know about the brain. So the brain is divided into three types. The brain is divided into three types. Divided into three types. Three types. That is three types, and that is the midbrain, sorry, the forebrain, 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 and the midbrain, the middle of the brain, midbrain, and the hindbrain or hindbrain, also they say. So the forebrain, it is thinking. Forebrain, it is thinking. You think to do your work or read, and it is taste, smell, all the things it tells what to take. And there are separate areas. Separate areas in forebrain to send message or to take the message, send message. There are separate areas. See here, the cerebrum to the cerebrum and skull, they are the forebrain and hypo to cerebrum. So let's come to that, let's know on that. Next is, so it controls the movement of voluntary muscles, the muscles movement it controls. And also we hear, so we feel the sensation of hunger, hunger. This is because of forebrain. We feel all of that. And in that it is cerebrum, as I said, cerebrum. This cerebrum is the forebrain, that belongs to the forebrain. Next, let's, so our mouth gets water, and our heartbeat and our heartbeat, and these are, they are done by the hindbrain, or so the 1 minute, hindbrain or midbrain. So 1 minute, let's come to the hindbrain. So hindbrain and midbrain both I will explain. So 1 minute. So next is, as you know, the our mouth gets water and our heartbeat. When we are sleeping, that time also our heart is beating. How, you may ask? So this is many of involuntary action. Involuntary means involuntary action that we are not knowing it's happening, like our heartbeat, how it's beating. And at sleeping time we take the breath, how we are breathing when we are sleeping, that we don't know how it's happening. So these many of involuntary action are done by hindbrain and midbrain. They both does the involuntary action. So all the involuntary action like the blood pressure, blood pressure and heartbeat, as I said, they are done by midbrain. They are done by hindbrain. hindbrain hindbrain they are done by hindbrain means, here see, medulla oblongata and pons and cerebrum. By these three, not medulla, controls all the things that we when we The thing involuntary things or involuntary action is controlled by medulla oblongata, they call, or medulla we call commonly, and cerebrum and other parts also are there. So next is the so we are riding cycle, we are riding bicycle, picking of pens, riding bicycle, picking pencil. So in this common is balance, we are balancing. See, riding cycle, it's balancing our body. So balancing, these are possible cerebellum, cerebellum, due to cerebellum. These things are possible. It helps our body to our body. It balances our body. When we do cerebellum, it balances our body. Our body. The cerebellum balances our body, and in spite of this, the midbrain has the hypothalamus, pituitary glands it has. And one thing, don't forget to practice this brain diagram, because in final exam they may ask, or don't forget to remember this about this brain dama, what involuntary actions are done by which part of the brain, or as I said the things of the brain. They may ask any one question, some questions from this, by giving the brain in which part, what they may ask, or some question, or they may ask draw a label diagram of brain, draw a label diagram of brain, and label its parts, label the parts given below. They will give the parts, they will tell to label it. And neuron also they will do the same thing. Neuron, it's neuron, structure of neuron, they will ask, draw the structure of neuron and label its parts, they will ask. So don't forget to practice it. So okay friends, I think in this video you understood chapter 7, control and coordination, till you understood about neuron, and the brain, you understand about the brain, and the parts of brain you understand. And as I said, don't forget to read the don't forget to practice the diagram of neuron and brain. So okay friends, I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care, have a nice day friends, bye friends, and I will meet you in my next video. Till then, take care, like my video, comment on my video, and subscribe my channel and coaching center for more video. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care and have a nice day friends, bye friends, see you.